Okay, so I need to talk about something that's genuinely been messing with my head for the past couple weeks. Mario. Yeah, Mario, the plumber, the hero, the guy we all grew up playing as. I've been going back through a ton of old Mario games lately, and man, I don't know how to say this without sounding crazy, but I'm pretty sure Mario is actually a psychopath. Like, not in a haha funny theory way. I mean, he legitimately shows psychopathic behavior throughout basically every game he's in. And once I started noticing it, I couldn't stop. It's everywhere. So stick around because by the end of this video, you're probably never gonna look at Nintendo's mascot the same way again. Let's get into it. Alright, so let me explain how I even got here. I was replaying Super Mario 64 a few weeks ago, just for nostalgia, right? And I got to that part where you fight the Wiggler in the flooded cave. And I remember thinking, wait, why is this guy even mad at me? So I looked it up. Turns out, Mario literally breaks into Wiggler's house and floods it. The Wiggler's just chilling at home, and Mario destroys everything he owns. And that got me thinking about all the other stuff Mario does in these games. The more I thought about it, the more disturbing it got. So I went down this rabbit hole, started replaying old games, watching cutscenes, reading up on the lore. And what I found was honestly pretty messed up. We've been calling this guy a hero for 40 years, but when you actually look at his actions, he's kind of a monster. And the craziest part? Nintendo's been hiding it in plain sight this whole time. So let me walk you through this because I think once you see what I saw, you're going to agree with me. Let's start at the very beginning with Donkey Kong. Okay, everyone knows the original Donkey Kong arcade game, right? Big Ape kidnaps Mario's girlfriend, Mario has to climb up and save her. Classic damsel in distress story. But here's what's wild. Nobody ever asks why Donkey Kong kidnapped her in the first place. We just assume, oh, big scary ape, he's obviously the bad guy. That's what the game wants us to think. But that's not the real story. So I did some digging, and turns out Mario didn't just know Donkey Kong. He owned him. Like Donkey Kong was his property. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, where are you getting from this? That's not in the game. You're right, the arcade version doesn't explain any of this. But if you go back to the Game & Watch series, there's this title called Donkey Kong Circus. And this is where things get dark, man. In Donkey Kong Circus, Mario runs a circus and the main attraction is Donkey Kong performing tricks. He's juggling, balancing on barrels, dodging fireballs. Fireballs, dude! Think about that. Mario is forcing this animal to literally burn his hands for entertainment. And when Donkey Kong messes up, the crowd boos him. Mario humiliates him. This isn't just owning an animal. This is straight up abuse, torture. So when Donkey Kong finally escapes and kidnaps Mario's girlfriend, he's not being evil, he's getting revenge on the guy who tortured him. Donkey Kong is the victim here. Mario's the abuser. But wait, it gets worse. In the very next game, Donkey Kong Jr., Mario captures Donkey Kong again, locks him in a cage, and the whole game is about Donkey Kong's baby son having to rescue his dad. A baby, fighting for his life to save his father from Mario. And in one of the levels, Mario literally electrocutes Donkey Kong Jr. He pulls a lever and shocks a baby animal. The hero of gaming, ladies and gentlemen, electrocuting children. If that doesn't set off alarm bells, I don't know what will. And honestly, this is just the beginning of Mario's crimes. It gets so much worse. Real quick, before we keep going, if you're enjoying this video so far, or if I'm completely blowing your mind right now, do me a favor and hit that like button. It actually helps the video reach more people. And if you want more videos like this where I dive deep into gaming secrets and dark theories, go ahead and subscribe. I've got a ton more of this stuff coming your way. Alright, back to exposing Mario. So maybe you're thinking, okay, but that Donkey Kong stuff is from the 80s. Maybe it doesn't count anymore? Nah, because Mario's pattern of destroying innocent lives continues throughout the entire franchise. Let me tell you about Wigglers. Wigglers are these adorable caterpillar creatures. They wear little flowers on their heads, they're just vibing. And in every game they show up in, they're completely peaceful. They literally will not attack you unless you attack them first. So what does Mario do in Super Mario 64? He breaks into Wiggler's house, just straight up invades this guy's home. Then he floods the entire place with water, destroying everything Wiggler owns. And when Wiggler understandably gets upset about his home being destroyed, Mario jumps on his head until he's dead. Like, imagine that from Wiggler's perspective for a second. You're just chilling at home and some random dude breaks in, floods your house, and then murders you. That's not heroic, that's home invasion and murder. The same thing happens in Super Mario Sunshine. Mario wrecks another Wiggler's home, creature gets mad, Mario kills it. These aren't enemies, they're innocent creatures just trying to live their lives. And it's not just Wigglers. Cheep Cheeps, those little fish that swim around peacefully, Mario throws fireballs at them for no reason. Goombas, sure, the game labels them as enemies, but have you ever thought about why? Because Mario invaded their kingdom. The Mushroom Kingdom originally belonged to these creatures. Peach's family took it over, and Mario shows up and commits genocide. From their perspective, Mario is the villain, he's the invader. But we call him a hero because the game tells us to. Alright, but maybe you can excuse all that as video game logic, right? They're obstacles in a game. Fine. Let's talk about how Mario treats his actual friends then. Specifically, Yoshi. Look at this guy. He's the sweetest, most wholesome character in gaming. He's loyal, he's kind, he's this lovable coward who just wants to be a hero like his big brother. In Luigi's Mansion, when Luigi finally rescues Mario at the end, his reaction is pure joy. He's so genuinely happy that his brother is safe. In Paper Mario, you can read Luigi's diary, and it's page after page of him writing about how much he admires Mario, how he dreams of going on adventures with him, how he keeps asking Mario if he can come along on the next quest. And what does Mario do? He crushes those dreams, over and over. Let me give you some examples because this stuff is brutal. In New Super Mario Bros. Wii, at the very end of the game, Luigi shows up in a hot air balloon. He's there to give Mario and Peach a ride home. And Mario just leaves him behind. Doesn't acknowledge him, doesn't thank him, just flies away in a different balloon with Peach like Luigi isn't even there. Luigi means nothing to him. In the game Mario is missing, Luigi goes on an entire adventure by himself to save Mario. He completes the whole quest, rescues his brother, and when they're finally reunited, Mario just stands there. Doesn't say thank you, doesn't hug him, just blank stare. Cool, anyway, the respect is insane. But here's the moment that actually broke me. Mario Power Tennis. In this game, if Luigi wins the tournament, he finally gets his moment, the eternal second place, the forgotten brother, the backup. He actually wins something. The crowd is cheering for him, he's holding a trophy. This is his moment of glory, maybe the only one he'll ever get. And Mario walks over, clapping, smiling, pats Luigi on the back like, "Good job, little bro." And then he steps on Luigi's foot, hard, and just leaves it there. He's not moving, he's just grinding his tennis shoe into Luigi's foot while smiling and laughing. Look at Luigi's face, man. His whole moment is ruined. The brother he idolizes, the brother he thought would be proud of him, just humiliated him in front of everyone. For no reason. Just pure cruelty. And honestly, this moment tells you everything you need to know about who Mario really is. He can't let anyone have the spotlight, not even his own brother, not even for 1 second. That's not a hero, that's a narcissist, a psychopath. And Luigi? Man, Luigi deserves so much better. Alright, real talk for a second. After going through all of this research, I'm genuinely curious what you guys think. Am I crazy? Am I reading way too much into this? Or do you see it now too? Does the evidence speak for itself? Drop a comment and let me know because I'd love to hear your take on this. Do you think Mario is actually a psychopath, or am I just destroying childhoods for no reason? Also, if this video completely changed how you see Mario, hit that subscribe button because I've got way more dark gaming theories and disturbing facts coming your way. Trust me, Mario isn't the only hero with skeletons in their closet. So, here's the thing. Mario tortures animals, he destroys innocent creatures' homes, he abuses his friends, he crushes his brother's dreams and spirit, And he does it all with that big, dumb smile on his face. We've been programmed to see Mario as the hero because the games tell us he's the hero. But if you actually look at what he does, not what the game says, but what he actually does, he's not a hero, he's a villain. He shows no empathy, no remorse. He hurts people and creatures without thinking twice about it. That's textbook psychopath behavior. Nintendo has built a multi-billion-dollar empire on this character. They've convinced entire generations that he's wholesome, heroic, family-friendly. But the truth has been hiding in plain sight this entire time. In every game, in every cutscene, we just didn't want to see it. But now you can't unsee it. Mario isn't the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom. He's the monster. Anyway, that's my take. Let me know if you agree or if you think I've completely lost it.